Sup guys, it is TheCornishGamer, and welcome back to another episode of my Civilization 5 Challenges series, Episode 2, Season 1, Episode 2, and if we remember correctly, we had freaking Attila the Hun over there, Netherlands, and one thing I actually want to quickly check, actually, if we go Options, Interface, Single Player Score List. Okay, so they definitely have founded cities. I was just wondering, I thought just this area here would be the size of a dual map, but there must be something of where Egypt are, so we might want to build a trim and actually go around. But anyway, I'll go back to what I had before, because I prefer this one here. But anyway, what we need to do, also, me uploading 3 days in a row, wow, makes a change. But anyway, what we really need to do is Attila the Hun has a massive army. It's absolutely massive. And you can check out the demographics there. He has a massive army. As you can see there. We need to put up our military. We are bottom on military, and we need some firepower. And we don't need to worry too much about gold and happiness and stuff like that. Because we only have one city. We might end up taking another one. However, you can see the Hun army in its greatness, I suppose you could say. And we don't want that to be unleashed upon us, so as soon as the Hanging Gardens are done, we're just going all out military, build as many military units as possible. Production focus, would that really be worth it, considering the Hanging Gardens will increase our growth? Yeah, I think we should. We'll actually purchase a composite bowman, actually. Great Wall of China would be great, considering we are China, would make sense to build it. Yeah, I feel as if we should do that. With a few military units, then we'll go for the Great Wall. I feel as if we sort of need it to defend against the Huns. Then we might go attack Rome or something, I don't know. Not too worried about warmonger penalty, to be honest, I mean. Just look at that. That is what I'm worried about. The Hunnic battering rams, yeah, we'll make friends, do 300% damage. Yeah, they do plus 300% damage against cities. And that's what I'm worried about. Because their military is absolutely massive. Once again, these videos will only really be about 15 minutes long, around that sort of time, because I want to keep these sort of episodes a bit shorter than usual. Yeah. Maybe, 15 to 20 minutes, that's sort of how I want to keep these videos. I think he might be moving in for the Netherlands, or slightly worse, he might be moving in for us, so let's get this unit back, just in case he is, and get this worker back as well. He might actually be attacking Brazil, because he sees him as an easy target. I reckon he might move in for Brazil, or us, I'm not sure. Now if we get the Hanging Gardens, it will have more sense for him to take us down, because of the two great wonders we have. What's his opinion towards us? It's friendly relations, yeah, bollocks. He always does that. It's pretty much impossible to make friends with Attila the Hun on this game. Unless you have random personalities on, of course, but we don't. Because that would ruin it a bit. And I don't know, I don't really like random personalities, to be honest. Don't know why. Anyway, put in the comments down below, actually. You gotta ask this every episode, on what you think the next challenge would be. Ooh, Hanging Gardens, thank you. Move this guy back. Okay, she's gone to a default focus, so we grow really quickly. And let's build composite bowmen. They're probably... we'll build 2 composite bowmen and a spearman. 1 spearman. I feel as if that would be enough to defend ourselves against anyone. If they decide to attack us. I think we have the gold to do it as well. We might just have a few cargo ships, actually. Because we haven't actually got any trade routes, we're still earning gold. If there's a few cargo ships, wouldn't be bad. Also, Babylon, they're another sort of threat. We might actually want to attack Babylon, because they're actually a lot weaker than Rome, I believe, military-wise. If you go to a divided council, okay, yeah, Babylon actually have a stronger army than Rome, so we actually want to protect ourselves against Babylon as well, because I can see a few units, I can see a warrior there. And I'm not sure whether they're thinking about attacking us or not. You can just build improvements. I'd say when it comes to positioning, I'd say at the moment, the Rome actually got the best spawn. Because they sort of got their own little cut off bit there. Of course they are near me. However, I feel as if they got the best spawn. Not to mention, I believe they actually have quite a bit of food. Yeah, they got a good balance of food and production. I'd say they got the best spawn. However, we're not doing bad. We're not doing bad at all. I'm gonna put that warrior there just to watch the Babylonian army. Just in case. I sort of want to stay in maybe the top 3 in military. That might not be possible all the time, but I would like to aim for that. Drama and poetry, we'll stick that composite woman there to watch over Rome. Go for ironworking. Do they have iron in our borders? No. Those sort of like iron and stuff's gonna be pretty rare, to be honest. Because so many civs on this small map, they usually plan out the resources for 2 players, and yet there's 12 players, so there'll be a lot of trading going on, and there'll be a lot of people fighting for luxuries and resources and stuff. But I suppose that just adds to the fun of it. I think this is a pretty cool challenge, actually. Yeah, let's make friends. We sort of want to make as many friends as possible, to be honest. Because if the Huns do attack us, then we can do like the brief new words of the warmonger penalty. I suppose we could do a mass denunciation of the Huns, which will sort of screw them over, which means nobody wants to trade with them. We actually got a declaration of friendship. No, we don't. And I doubt they'll accept one. What are we doing military-wise now? We're 5th. Okay, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Pedro's entered the classical era. Where are we? We're about to enter the medieval era. How are we doing tech-wise? Yeah, we're actually pretty high on tech. Because I believe we got the National College as well. Yes, we did. Might even go for the Writer's Guild to increase our culture a bit. Or we could go for a tourism victory. That wouldn't actually be that bad of a choice if it does come down to it. Because people's culture won't be that high due to the fact they don't have that many cities. Medieval era, yay. We'll put that composite bowman there, and we'll go for... Should we rush for education, or should we rush for Chuko News? I reckon we should go for Chuko News. Because the Chuko News are so powerful. It's pretty ridiculous how powerful they are. If we just spam Chuko News, then I reckon we might be able to take down Babylon. A lot of people would hate us for it, but, you know, it'd be worth it, I suppose. What social policy would we adopt? Yeah, about to finish tradition. I think we'll go for commerce as well. Yeah, that. Are we going for religion? No, we're not. There's no point, really. I don't think anyone really is. Only Egypt on this continent. Attila the Hun might have one, though. I don't know. Don't really see Attila the Hun as the kind of religious guy. Put a spearman there. How are we doing soldiers wise now? We're still 5th. Yep, I'll take that. Choose production. Let's go for... We're building stuff pretty quickly. Oh yeah, we're on a quick game, but you know what I mean. Could go for terracotta army. That would be very useful. Could go for Great Wall. Lots of great ones we could go for here. Stonehenge is always an option. I reckon we should go for Great Wall, and then we'll build 2 cargo ships. Not a caravan. Cargo ship. And we can set out our cargo ships and begin trading to put our gold up. I don't think Attila the Hun will be too into the idea of attacking us now, since we have a much bigger military than we did a few turns ago. Colossus has been built. I'd like to meet the other civs. If we take Babylon, then that'll open us up onto this sort of sea, the South Sea. Beijing should be like one of the biggest cities, right? Yeah, Rome's slightly bigger, but not for long, because of the Hanging Gardens. But I reckon the Great Wall will be very important. Very, very important. Ramesses is the medieval era. So Ramesses is sort of competing with us science-wise. Oh! Damn. Nebuchadnezzar's declared war on Pedro. And William's got terracotta army. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Wait. Why would you want to open borders? Has he got, like, culture? Ah, yeah, I reckon the other civilizations are over there. No, he doesn't. Why do you want to open borders? Yeah. I reckon we should, as soon as we get Chuko News, build loads of Chuko News, then invade Babylon and try and take it. Babylon's a very, very tough city due to the walls of Babylon. You need a 26 defense, and not to mention when it fires, it'll be a lot more powerful. But I feel as if we get loads of Chuko News, then it won't be as difficult. I'm not saying it will be easy, because it won't. But I'm saying it won't be as difficult. Okay, Great Wall of China. Does make sense to put it as China. I think we need it with the neighbours we have. What is it? What does it do apart from +1 culture and +1 engineer points? Nice. Wouldn't mind getting a few great engineers to rush wonders. They're building a trading post. Should be getting it next turn. Unless we get beat by 1 turn, where it seems like everything I do now. Nice. Okay, so we got Great Wall of China. Now we're just going to wait until we get Chuko News. And then build Chuko News. Yeah, why not? I think they might actually want it for exploration purposes. I reckon after Babylon have taken down Brazil, they're either going to go for me or they're going to go for the Netherlands. And I reckon more likely me, considering the Netherlands just got terracotta army. However, we do have the military advantage, so I reckon... Oh, that's not a very good sign, to be honest. I reckon we'll be able to... we do have the tech advantage, so I reckon we'll be able to beat them with high-tech units, rather than military size. I'm sort of worried about that Hunnic unit moving towards there. I reckon we'll be able to hold him off, to be honest. Attila's declared war on Pedro. Damn. Everyone's picking on Pedro. And I don't really blame him, to be honest. Work is now begun on the cargo ship. We'll send that to Rome. 3 turns until we get Chuko News. Damn. Why does everyone hate Pedro so much? I mean, I know he's weak, but still. I haven't even got an embassy of Attila the Hun. I don't think I will, to be honest. Golden Age ends are. We're still actually adding quite a bit of gold per turn due to our cargo ships. We're only building 2. Might build a 3rd one, actually. I don't think Rome will declare war on us. They seem to be relatively friendly. They've got a declaration of friendship. However, not how deceptive Rome are, to be honest. They might be a bit deceptive. Seems like Brazil might be holding out, though. The jungle is very, very good defense. Doesn't it give you a defensive bonus? Plus 25% defense. They've got a very nice defensive position around Rio de Janeiro. Not to mention, they might actually struggle to pour units into Rio de Janeiro due to the Netherlands, unless they have open borders. Okay, Chuko News. Give me the Chuko News. Boom. 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 Now it's time to build as many Chuko News as possible. Actually, we might need to increase our production first. Do we have marble or stone? We have stone there. We have stone there. I reckon it'll be worth it. Worth it. Yeah, we'll go for stoneworks. Choose research. We'll rush towards education now. Get the scientific advantage. And now we need to work on building Chuko News and our production of building Chuko News. Then I reckon we'll be able to move in for someone. Most likely Babylon. Not sure if we'll actually be able to win this map or not. I've not really thought about winning this map so far. I've just sort of thought about having fun. But then again, winning is having fun, I suppose. But you know what I mean. I haven't really thought about actually winning and how I will win if I do try and win. I'm always trying to win. However, I've not really thought about how I am going to win. If it's going to be domination, science, Doubt we'll be able to win like a cultural victory or something like that. We're actually ahead on science. We might be able to get the science victory. Okay, our production's much higher now, so we'll be able to go for Chuko News faster. We'll go for 3 Chuko News. I know it seems a bit OTT, but trust me, they are so good. If anyone's ever played as China, they'll know how good the Chuko News are. They become obsolete in machinery, right? The industrialization. Let's have a look. It's obsolete at industrialization. So they last pretty much 2 eras. What's our demographics? Surprised we didn't rise loads because of Chuko News, but whatever. It looks like Brazil are holding off, so I think we should attack Babylon as soon as possible before they make peace with Brazil, considering they'll have to fight a war on 2 fronts. So let's try and get as many Chuko News as possible. We've kind of trapped that Egyptian warrior there, haven't we? Oh well. More Chuko News. Chichen Itza. I think Brazil might have wanted that. How's Brazil going to go about their tourism victory then? If they do survive, how are Brazil going to go about their tourism victory? Because I can see now they've just been attacked quite heavily again. So I'm not sure. Ah, they're in the way. Move this guy here, and we'll move him here. I actually saw us struggling for space in our borders for all our military units. Wait, we're 6th? What? Terror's become a nuisance. I agree. I'm not sure whether I attack him or not. I'll say sorry we have no interest, but I might attack him slightly later. Brazil has lost its capital. Rome has denounced the Huns. It might denounce the Huns as well. Egypt has denounced the Huns. Rome's denounced. This all denounced the Huns. The freaking bastards. Publicly denounce Attila. Damn you, Attila. Man, I'm scared he's going to move on to me next, but I feel as if I've got such a strong defensive setup now. I feel as if my civ's sort of impenetrable as it is. Yeah, good. I reckon me and Rome can actually form quite a good alliance. Because we sort of agree on everything at the moment. They're very friendly with me. Top policy. Let's go for commerce. Use our gold a bit. Allowing us with more units. Actually, I have a plan on how to take down Babylon. Declare war on him. Let all his units charge in, and then just let the Chuko News fire on them. Feels that's a good idea. Thanks for moving your unit, Egypt. And another Chuko News. So if we were to surround Babylon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chuko News. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we should stop building Chuko News, and we should work on a market. And let's start lining up our Chuko News. If the Egyptian thing was going to move out the way, that'd be nice. It's annoying. I'll have to move this guy around a bit. However, I have to be wary if the Huns are declaring war on me while I'm attacking Babylon. That's one thing I'm staying a bit alert on. So we sort of want to grab the Great Generals actually as China, because the Great Generals for China are pretty damn good. Get the plus 15% combat bonus. Move this guy here. We don't want to move too close, because then they'll say, oh, your military units are really close. Okay, he doesn't seem too angry at the moment. Move this guy back, so we can move this guy here. And we won't move him too far, and otherwise he'll get a bit suspicious. And we don't want that. I want it to be surprise. No. I don't want you to have open borders because I don't want you to see my massive military. Oh. Let's actually see the advisor council. What did they say? I saw only the Babylonian Empire had. I think it's time. If that's true, then they must only have a few of those warriors. You know what? I think it's time. Would Rome do it with me? I'm scared people think I'm a warmonger if I do it. Probably denounce Nebuchadnezzar. You know, wait a few turns after denouncing him, then we'll attack. Anyway, I'm going to have to end off this episode here. So, I think I know what the title of this episode is going to be, which is Damn You Attila, because Attila's being a big dickhead, no surprise. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, add to your favourites, put in the comments down below what would you like, what you guys would like to be the next Civ challenge to be, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.